Um, this isn't working. I'm still feeling angry. Enough of this crap! That shit don't work. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Andrew Rants, the video series where I stand upon my metaphorical soapbox pedestal of the world, and I bitch and complain about everything around me that bothers me, pisses me off, and just plain annoys me. You know, like a kick to the balls, but just so much worse. And today I have a wonderful topic. Now, I am in my late 20s, soon to be in my early 30s. Yes, I am old by today's standards. I am basically grandpa, if you think about it, especially the way the world seems to be going lately. I apparently am grandpa. Well, I would like to know why, though, because I know for a fact this is something that I had to do. In fact, everybody has to do it at some point in time. But when did it become all right for people to just drive however they feel? Now, I mean no disrespect to any of the good drivers out there. You know who you are. You know, you obey the speed limit, you use your turn signals, you stop at a stop sign, you don't try to pass people, you don't ride their ass. You're a good driver. I commend you for that. My beef is with the assholes and the morons out there that have decided in their infinite wisdom to just forget everything they ever learned about driving when they were a teenager and just decide to drive like an insane maniac with a bug up their ass. No, seriously. They're driving like they have the damn gremlin from the Twilight Zone suddenly hitched onto the back of their vehicle and it's trying to claw its way inside. I cannot tell you all of the times when I have been driving either to work or to the Dollar Tree or to the post office, to the bank, to the laundromat, to the grocery store, anywhere in general, and I have had a crazy person that either doesn't want to stop at a stop sign and just figures, oh, well, the car in front of me stopped. I can just keep on going. Stop! See the big octagon-looking object? It's red. It's got 4 letters in it that spell S-T-O-P. You know what that means? I know you have to be able to read, and I do apologize, by the way, if there are any illiterate people out there, but trust me, you have to learn how to read. So I know you know how to read. You know what this means. If not, look at the bright color. It's red. Red means stop. It don't mean go. It don't mean floor. It means stop. Stop. Not go. Not floor. Not try and hope you don't hit me because you're not paying attention to what you're doing. It means stop. 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 But that's not the only issue I have. You know, there's a wonderful invention that was created for vehicles. Really, really wonderful. I have to just admit this. It's called turn signals. You use a little lever. And on some cars, it's a little button on your steering wheel, which I honestly think is pretty cool. But either way, it's one of those, either a lever or a button. And it signifies which direction, either left or right, you are planning to go. You don't just stand there at a stoplight or at a stop sign or at a freaking intersection in general and just decide, well, I'm going to go left, but I'm not going to tell them I'm going left. I'm going to make them think I'm going straight. And then when they come forward, I'm going to turn left and maybe we'll hit each other. Bad idea! I cannot tell you how many times I have constantly gotten annoyed by this. You have people that don't want to learn how to drive, that had to learn how to drive. You had to pass a test in order to get that plastic card that says you are a licensed driver. Newsflash for you, if you couldn't do it the first time, you shouldn't have gotten that license. I had to learn parallel parking. I live in the goddamn country. When in the hell am I ever going to parallel park? No, seriously, when am I ever going to parallel park? If I go into the city, I'm looking for a parking garage. I'm looking for a parking lot. I am not looking to park on the side of the road. I am not stupid. I'm not idiotic. And I hardly ever go into the city, so what the hell do I care? I live in the country with chickens and cows and roosters and animals galore. I have a driveway. There are parking lots everywhere I go. Why would I ever want to park on the street? I'm not that desperate. And a lot of cities now are removing the parking on the street ability. So why did I have to learn parallel parking? Well, apparently I had to learn it to get my license, which says that I can drive, and at least I know how to drive. But I would like to know, with some of the other people out there, how you've managed to forget how to drive. Besides the, speeding up at a stop sign and not using your turn signals, I just love those drivers that either want to ride my ass or basically want me to run into them. Because they're either going to impede the speed limit, which is going lower than the actual printed speed limit, or they're mad because I'm going the speed limit, and occasionally I'm going 1 or 2 over the speed limit because you're right on my ass. Seriously, if I can't see the front of your bumper, that's a problem. If I can see you picking your nose in my rearview mirror, that's a problem. I should not be able to see you. I should be able to make out, there's a person in the car, and I see a bumper, and the front of the car. That's what I should see. I should not see a windshield of a car and not see the front of it. That's a problem! A very big problem! But I just love the fact that you have people that they know that they're getting on in years. They know that their reflexes are not what they should be. And I'm fine with that. But what annoys me the most is when you're impeding traffic at 4 o'clock in the morning and you have the audacity to flip me off. No, seriously. You have the audacity to flip me off. You're the one that's impeding traffic. You're the one that is going slower than the speed limit. Granted, you're supposed to go lower at night and early in the morning, but you're not supposed to go 15 miles an hour in a 40, Grandma. That ain't supposed to be how it goes here. And I don't mean this by every single standpoint. It's just I keep running into this problem going to work occasionally. There's one spot that I will get to, and if I'm lucky and I roll the dice and the moon is in the right alignment and Uranus is in Neptune's Pluto, I don't have to deal with this. But otherwise, I occasionally have to deal with a car that goes so far below the speed limit, I feel like I could get out and push my car faster than how you're driving. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. What in the hell are you doing up at 4 o'clock in the morning? But I digress. I just want to know how Grandma could get her arthritic finger in that position to tell me off when she's the one that's impeding traffic. Be happy I'm not a state trooper. Be happy I'm not a cop. They could give you a ticket for that. But no! You're going to impede traffic. And then if I try to pass you, God forbid I try to pass you because you're legally impeding traffic, you decide it's time to go and drive in the middle of the road. Take my advice, please, to anybody out there that knows somebody that drives like this. Take the keys from them. Tell them it's time for them to stop driving. Because I really don't mean to say this offensively, but it's the truth. They're going to become a possible hazard for somebody else. They could actually injure and or kill someone, and it could be very dangerous. Please, 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 if you ever come across somebody like this that you know, that you love and you care about, and you know for a fact that they have a tendency, even without knowing it, of driving in the middle of the road, and I mean in both lanes, at the same time, they are literally, their vehicle, the vehicle that you're in or the vehicle that they drive is literally in the middle of the road, going over the lines. Say something to them, take the keys, tell them it's time to stop driving. Because they could actually hurt somebody. But for the rest of you people out there that find it completely humorous and lovely to tell me off because I actually learned how to drive. I had to pass my test. I failed it twice. Third time was a charm for me. And I even got pity, but third time was a charm for me. I passed my test. Maybe you should go back and retry it again. And while you're at it, stop riding my ass. There's nowhere you have to get to that's in that much of a hurry. Oh, I'm late for work. Well, why didn't you get up 10 minutes earlier? Oh, I was up late last night doing some weird stuff. Yeah, I'm up late too at night. I get up at 2:30 in the morning so that I can get to work by 5. I can make it. How come you can't? But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Have you ever had or been behind a driver that just either goes far below the speed limit or been in front of one that just wants to ride your bumper until you either pull over or they hit you? Or have you ever had a close encounter of the dangerous kind at a stoplight or a stop sign because people either don't want to stop when they're supposed to or just figure, I'm not going to turn my turn signal on, it's not worth the extra effort? Let me know in the comment section below. And until next time, I'm Andrew Rhodes, and this has been Andrew Rants. Time to go try some new type of relaxation. Maybe yoga.